Hey YouTube, it's Mike here, and I'm bringing you guys a quick game of NHL 17 just to show you how sometimes how to beat tilt. So I'm using actually a very strong team here. I'm playing versus. I'm using Team Canada, and this guy is using Toronto. So I didn't have footage of the first period. I have no idea why, but anyway, I had 8 shots, and this guy had 1 shot, and he basically was winning 1-0. So this game was pretty interesting. So I wanted to show you a few stuff that I did during the gameplay to basically switch the tilt. Well, the tilt never really switched because I had to work for my goals, but it's what I did to basically be able to win the game. So as you could see, the guy that I'm playing right now is a low-level guy in versus. He only gets 6 chances the whole game. But look at his goal. So he scores on this shot over here. I mean, it's a good goal, whatever. So at this point here, I make my first major change. I basically go to edit my strategies, and I figured because I'm out shooting this guy like 10-1, I gotta do something, and I gotta do something quickly. So what I decided is to change my team strategy right away in the second period, because I gotta make something. Something's gotta change basically. So you gotta notice right away a difference when I do that. A few basically not too long right after I basically changed my settings. I'm going up here. He does a little mistake. I think he does a little mistake with his goalie there, and I score a wraparound goal with was it Jonathan Taze? I think it was Taze. Yeah, Jonathan Taze. So that's not a glitch goal, guys. That's actually a good wraparound goal, you know. And anyway, so at this point here, it's 2-1. So I'm trying to basically make a pass to my defender there, and he basically passes it right in between. And fortunate for this person here, he actually had somebody on a line change way back that gets a lucky puck to him, basically, for him to go on a breakaway, and he makes it 3-1 at this point. At this point here, my opponent has 3 shots. He's got 3 shots, 3 goals. I have, I think, something like 15, 16 shots at this point. So you know, it's frustrating when you get games like this, but you know, you gotta stick to it, stick to your game plan, and you know, keep trying to execute, do everything. At this point here, I stick to my plan. I finally keep taking shots at net, and I get a, I would say, whatever, lucky, good deflection, whatever you want to call it, in front of the net from Patrice Bergeron, and I end up making it a 3-2 game. So at this point here, I'm like, okay, so the line editing strategy that I did helped me out quite a bit to be able to score 2 goals in this period so far, you know. So basically, the period ended. I feel like I'm really dominating my opponent enough, but I'm still on the losing side. You know, it's still 3-2 for him. So I decided to make my second major change during my intermission of the second period. I decided to actually go to my edit lines. I did a mistake at one point. I go to my edit lines, and basically I start putting all my left wings to my right wings, and my right wings to my left wings, of course, and my RDs to my LDs. Because that's the way I feel comfortable playing when I play HUT. So in versus, I was just playing with the team as it is, and with their strategy and all that. So I decided to do that. So as I do that, the third period starts, and you're gonna notice a huge difference right away by doing this. Look at this sequence that happens right off the face-off, basically. So basically, Stamkos. This is the Crosby line with Stamkos and Bergeron. So already I get in the zone, take my that's actually my second shot, because the Stamkos one was the first one. Then I get my third shot over here. So right there, already 3 shots. Then Crosby gets the puck here, and he gets my 4th shot. At this point here, I pass it back to the D to D again. I get my 5th shot. Bergeron gets the puck, and he tries to one-time it. Duncan Key gets my 6th shot. So basically, just by changing my RDs to my LDs and my left wings to my right wings, I noticed the difference right away. And eventually, boom, Connor McDavid scores a goal for me. and gives me the tie. So it's a 3-3 game at this point. I'm like, finally, I'm actually beating the tilt, because I'm actually, it's actually starting to work in my favor. So at this point here, uh, he gets another lucky break, but my goalie actually ends up saving this one. So at this point here, I figured, maybe the tilt actually went my way, because the stuff that I did during the game to change the momentum actually worked. So I did get a power play here, and lucky enough, I got it. Well, I don't know if that was a penalty. Could have been a penalty. I mean, I did slash his stick and it fell off, and whatever. I got a lucky. I guess that was a lucky goal. Finally I get something lucky towards my way. So I end up taking the lead 4-3 at this point. So I'm like, okay, I got this game perfect. Exactly where I wanted it. Sometimes you got to do certain things in the game to change the momentum, and I did it, and it seems to be working. So then I do a nice poke check there, but for some reason this guy still gets it, and he scores another goal. So at this point here, it's 4-4. I think he's got 5 shots and net. I think you're gonna see it now, any second now. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure you'll see it. Replay fast. So at this point here, you're gonna see that I have 26 shots. He has 5 shots, and this is a 4-4 game. And EA has the nerves to say tilt doesn't exist. Yeah, my ass. I'm using an overpowered team, and every time this guy gets a chance, it's like in back of my net. But I gotta work for my goals, and this guy's just getting free goals. Anyway, at this point here, I do take the lead once more. Bang, Steven Stamkos. So as you can see, all the goals that I scored were goals that kept me. They were good goals. For me, I find that I worked for my goals. And I find that this guy here, basically, luck was in his way. This game was way closer than it should have been. I do end up winning. This is the winning goal, but you're gonna see the stats coming up, because the game ends right here. And just to give you an example of bullshit games, when people show you like stats, this is the beginning of versus, so this guy is definitely not in my level of gameplay. As you can see, I have 30 shots to 6 and 11 minutes to like 3 minutes in attack, but the guy is